tearing me apart. How much can it take this tiny little heart?
Don't let anybody tear this world apart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart.
Don't you take for granted everything you've got. Listen to the beating of my little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade with my tiny little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This world could be the place you see, where seeds are sown and many trees are grown.
Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade with my tiny little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hole in the Sky.
One day, as Millius the millennial gnome was taking his usual afternoon nap, he did what most of us do at one time or another. He had a dream. But his dream carried him out of his own body and up, 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 through the skylight of his house and into the royal dining room.
Oh, mercy me. Oh, it's all right. It's only Millius sleep traveling again.
Fine, but he's traveled right through my porridge.
Millius kept traveling upwards until he was high in the sky. Up through the clouds, traveling higher and higher. Millius eventually flew so high that he passed through the stratosphere 12 miles above the Earth, going right up to an atmospheric layer of gases called the ozone layer. And there, much to his alarm, Millius dreamt that he saw a giant hole in the sky. That's good work, Harry. Now the ground's ready for planting.
All right, Anna, now you can put the seeds into the soil and then Harry can pour some water onto them. Hey, you got me all wet!
You're meant to be watering the seeds, not your sister, Harry. Hey, hello, Millius. Nice of you to drop in.
I'm glad to have found you at home, David.
You're always welcome in our house, Millius.
I've been having a very distressing dream that there may be a hole up there in the sky.
Up in the sky?
Yes, I'm afraid so, David. I've arranged for you and Tomte to take a trip to the ozone layer and see what's going on.
Ozone, ozone. It sounds like a sneeze.
This is no laughing matter, children. If my dream has any truth in it at all, the whole planet Earth is in great danger.
We didn't know that.
Without the ozone layer there to protect us, planet Earth would be vulnerable to all the harmful rays from the sun.
But I thought that sun and sunlight were good for things, Grandpa.
And so they are, Harry, but too many of
Oh.
the sun's harmful rays can do a great deal of damage to all living things.
Just like when the sun's rays give you sunburn.
Young man, you are planet Earth.
Planet Earth! Ooh! Hey, I'm flying! I'm flying! Oh!
That bubble will represent the ozone layer that protects us and keeps most of the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays from reaching the Earth by diffusing and deflecting them. And the jewel on the end of my staff shall represent the sun and the sun's rays. Now then, Harry, poke a small hole in the bubble.
Ow! That's too bright!
Indeed it is, Harry. That's why the Earth's ozone layer is so important. David, you and Tomte must leave immediately.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, mercy me, yes.
Oh!
That's your sextant. Use it to plot your position. And that is an ozone gas measuring machine. Now let me see. I can't quite remember what is inside this little box.
It's a box of candy.
Very good it is too.
Today we are gathered together to say goodbye to two very brave and dedicated gnomes. Two gnomes who are embarking on an important and potentially dangerous mission to the far reaches of our planet's atmosphere, the ozone layer. David and Tomte, you are going where no gnome has ever gone before to boldly explore unknown mysteries. May your momentous journey be accomplished safely.
Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Imbalance. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Bum biddy bum biddy bum biddy bum. Imbalance.
Bye!
Bye! Goodbye! Bye! See you all when we get back! So what is all this equipment, Uncle David?
These are data gathering instruments to find and measure ozone gases, Tomte.
Look, over there!
It's a tornado.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy!
We're being blown off course by it.
It's too strong. What do we do?
Just hold on tight, Tomte.
Where's my bucket and spade?
You don't need a bucket and spade. We can mess with all this tracks using our hands.
This beach has everything.
Yeah, but it's all too organized. We gotta mess it up like a real beach. Now it looks right. Hey, Drool, there don't seem to be anything on this beach for me and Scaly to eat, and we're hungry. Smells like a barbecue. Oh, it's me. Now we can make ourselves a real beach fire.
Hey, I got sprayed by a spray can. A smelly troll is a happy troll.
Huh? Hey, what did you do that for, Stinky?
I don't know, Bruder. I guess I thought I was meant to be putting out people's fires.
Not mine and Scaly's fires.
Hey, my junk! What are you bums doing with my junk? Get out of here!
We gotta beat it.
Wow, that guy with the earring sure smelled bad. Good job I managed to find an aerosol air freshener.
Don't worry, I got you. Hold on.
Falling! Wow, I really thought we were done for.
Something you should always remember, Tomte. Nature has a purpose in everything she does. Now, we need to figure out where we are so we can get back on course. Hey, listen, Tomte.
Sounds like a cry for help, and it seems to be getting closer.
Up there, it's a condor, and it's headed straight for us.
Whoa!
I'm going to see if I can help that condor. You land the balloon, Tomte.
Sure thing. Just leave it to me.
Oh! Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, take it easy, Katie. It's all right. I'm here to help you. You can't see? Well, we're over the lake now, and land is just up ahead.
What's wrong with her?
Looks like Katie is sunblind. Now.
Will she ever be able to see again, Uncle?
Oh, sure. In a little while, if she keeps her eyes closed.
So here you guys are. I saw the balloon going down, so I came after you. Name's Magellan.
Why is that bird wearing goggles?
For the same reason I got a brim on my hat, youngster, because of the sun. I'm a glassblower by trade, used to make beautiful bottles, but not anymore. All I have time to make these days is protective sun lenses for any creature who'll wear them. It keeps the sun out of their eyes, you see? And I suggest you two wear these if you don't want the sun to blister your eyeballs. Here you go.
Thanks.
And how about you? Would you like some sun lenses to protect your eyes? There you go. You'll be as fit as a fiddle in no time. What brings you two fellas to Patagonia?
We're heading up to the ozone layer.
Oh, sure, yeah, and I'm on my way to planet Mars.
It's true. We're on a fact-finding mission for the World Council of Gnomes to see if there really is a hole in the Earth's ozone layer.
You're darn tootin' there is. That's why we all need eye protection around here. And it's not just eyes that can be damaged. You want to see what else that hole in the ozone layer's been doing? Then I'll show you. Come with me. Come on. Hey, Crafty, take us to visit Winnie. There she is. There. These are friends, Winnie, and they are here to help you. One of the problems is Winnie and other marine animals don't have enough food. They're starving.
What exactly does she eat, Mr. Magellan?
From the very biggest right down to the smallest of marine creatures, they all depend on the same thing for their food, plankton.
Plankton, I remember.
Then you'll remember it's the fundamental base of the whole marine food chain. You barter whales like Winnie and her calf Yo-Yo, along with squid, anchovies, even tiny shrimps. They all depend on microscopic plankton organisms for their food.
If a big animal like Winnie eats only this plankton stuff, then it must take an awful lot to fill her up.
You got that right, and there's always been enough until the last decade or so. Now it's getting scarcer and scarcer every year, and it's all because too much darn sun is getting through that hole way up there in the sky, throwing the whole ecological balance way out of whack. That's the problem.
Here we are, trolleys, the bright lights of the big city, and that means stench.
Well, it smells disgusting, but there ain't much food around, Drool.
Come on.
Hear that, Drool? Even Batty says there ain't nothing round here to eat.
And in case you were wondering, me and Skaty are hungry again.
No. Some trolls are just never satisfied.
You can't even wreck the stuff around here. It's already been wrecked. Ah!
Hey, look, Fruit's got air conditioning.
Oh,
What are we gonna do now? Fruit's stuck under all that junk. Drool? I know, I'll use this machine. How's it work, Drool?
Let me show you. Move on.
Ow!
Sometimes you just gotta put your foot down.
Wrong way, Drool! Ugh!
I know what I'm doing. Now.
get me out of here!
Sure thing, bro.
Oh, hey, now come on, Rory Rear, calm down a little. I can't understand you if you talk that fast. What's the matter?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is terrible news. We gotta do something to save those poor penguin chicks from being
That's
trampled.
right.
We best get over there and see if we can help.
Let's go. I'm afraid it looks as though 5 McElwain's penguins have already been hurt.
That'll be because Gumps lost his goggles again. He can't seem to get used to wearing them, and without them, he's sunblind, can't see where he's going, and loses his way, as you can see.
Everybody listen to me and please stand perfectly still. You're scaring Gump with all this commotion. Now, I want you all to form 2 lines and make an aisle around your nest so that Gump can find his way back to his herd.
You did it, Gump! Hip, hip, hooray!
There are some sheep near here that you should see that are also going blind.
It's an environmental disaster. I'd better examine them and then make a report for the Gnome Council.
You go ahead. I'll stay here and attend to these injured penguins. And don't forget to keep your hat brims pulled way down till you're out the sun.
The methyl bromide tanks are empty. I'm gonna go for some more.
You should wash those berries before eating them. They've all been sprayed with poison to kill off bugs.
These tomatoes ain't rotten enough, right, Spidey? Wonder where Brute and Stinky are.
Come on, Stinky, keep up, will ya?
What are we supposed to be doing again, Brute?
It's like I already told you, Stinky. We're stomping. We're stomping machines, and now we're stomping holes in this plastic stuff.
Oh, I get it. Stompy stomp. Hey, this smells disgusting, Batty. I like it.
Hey, Stinky, old pal, old buddy, what you been up to? Me and Spidey's been spoiling tomatoes and strawberries. I guess we ruined the whole field.
Me and Betty's been smelling some stinky stuff. You want to try a little bit?
Yeah.
Brute, take some from me. Oh,
Hey, give me.
Well, now, I don't think you can expect to be paid too much, seeing as your sheep can't see where they're going.
Oh, sure, I understand. It's just that, well, I don't mean to complain, but things around here have got pretty tough since the sun got so bright. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, I've been noticing that it's hotter here, too.
The garden won't grow anything anymore. The plants are all so sickly, but then so's my whole family. My wife's eyes are going bad on her. And our daughter always seems to have a cold or the flu. And I've got skin cancer from going out in this blistering sun for so many years without wearing a shirt or protection.
I think we've seen enough, Tomte. It's time to patch up our stratospheric balloon and be back on our way to the ozone layer. We've got to take a look at this hole that seems to be causing so much hardship for so many living things. Ah, there it is, the ozone.
Where? I can't... Oh, yeah, I see it. Look, there's a hole. A great big hole.
And it's a hole that's getting bigger, I'm afraid.
What's that big cloud of yucky stuff, and what's it doing?
Man-made chemicals escaping from the Earth and penetrating the ozone. That's what's causing the damage. And that's why why the sun is so bright.
Oh no, Uncle David, look! Trolls!
Look, Crowley's gnome alert.
Let's make a circle around them so they can't get away.
Okay, get it when I say free. 3!
My fellow gnomes, it is with great sadness that I have to report to this council that there has still been no word from Dave, and I'm afraid that we must fear the worst.
Oh, no.
There is still hope, Monica.
Oh!
Grandpa!
Tomte!
Oh, David.
Thank you, Katie. Millius was right. There is a great big hole in the sky.
And do you know the cause of this hole?
All over the world, humans are releasing dangerous gases into the atmosphere. These gases float up to the ozone layer and destroy it, Your Majesty.
Why do these humans use such dangerous chemicals?
The humans use these poisonous gases inside aerosol cans to make them spray, but they don't have to do it like that. Some styrofoam packing material and food containers are just as bad for the ozone layer. Because they're all made with the same ozone-harming chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs for short. A few humans are aware of the problem. But still, some of the ozone layer is being destroyed because these CFC gases are in discarded refrigerators, freezers, and air conditioners. None of them are being drained or recycled, and so they just add to the destruction.
Worst of all is a chemical that some farmers spray into the ground to kill worms when they're growing tomatoes, strawberries, or cut flowers for the use of other humans. It's a poison!
What is it called, David?
It's called methyl bromide, and it's almost twice as destructive as any other ozone-destroying chemical, Your Majesty.
What will happen if the hole in the ozone layer gets any bigger?
I can tell you, Your Majesty, the weather will keep getting hotter and hotter like it's been doing over the past few years. The ice caps at the north and south poles will melt and flood the land. The forests will turn to deserts.
Forests turning into deserts?
Oh, what'll happen to us then, Grandma?
But it's still not too late. Even now, if we can get the help of humans, we can save the planet Earth.
No, no, no. Humans won't help us at all. They are just self. It doesn't matter a fig to them what will happen in the future.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you. My Uncle David and I have met a lot of people. Once they realize that they've been hurting the environment, they've all tried to do better. So you see, they're not all bad.
Tomte's right, and if we can just let people know that they can protect the Earth's precious ozone layer by not using certain chemicals, then I am sure of one thing.
They will do it!
Very well then, so be it. I, the King of the Gnomes, do hereby decree that from this day hence, every day and every way, the World Council of Gnomes will work to help humans heal the hole in the ozone.
You can do your part and stop using chemicals that are harmful to the ozone layer. Help us to heal the hole in the sky. Without the Earth's ozone layer, there'll be no Earth. In our next adventure, we visit Kruger National Park, hoping the trolls won't show up to spoil things. An aging movie star is planning to use rhino horn in a misguided attempt to make himself young again. Come and join us, along with two wonderful rhino, Rocky and Rhonda, and help us to stop this criminal act. Believe in gnomes, and together we'll help endangered animals. We can make it happen in the next episode of The New World of the Gnomes.